Hey, my loves. Here is your video of the top 3 things that kill a woman's libido. This is spurred on by many things I've heard over the years in therapy sessions, and most recently, some women who were in marriages, long-term relationships, who were talking about this. So I thought it's time for a video. Here's what I've observed over a few decades and of knowing women really well. So this is for women and those that love them. Number 1 thing that kills a woman's libido is the stress response, is her taxed adrenals, is this sense of go, 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 do more, be more, do more, do more. The list, I didn't finish the list. I got another list. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I didn't get it done, da, 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 da. But this is all driven, that sort of mind talk is driven by the stressed adrenal system. It's like overactive adrenals. It's too much. It's not naturally a woman's way. She wants to feel sexy, to feel like into it. She needs to be in her body. She needs to feel like flow, like relaxed, like I can be spontaneous, like yes, pleasure, awesome. No, this doesn't work when the adrenals are like, nah, I got stuff to do, I got the list, I got the kids, I got blah, 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 blah. And the mind is just going and going and going. It kills the libido. It kills the sex drive. If you expect to have a sex drive when that is what's going on in life, it's going to be a disappointment over and over and over again. And this is the way the world encourages us to be. So it's pretty tricky to overcome that habit. Number 2 is the conditioning for women, so deep and so old, and this is generational, ancestral, the conditioning over a few thousand years, definitely, easily, many hundreds of years, that says pleasure is not your right. You don't get to feel pleasure. Pleasure is bad. That's not the priority. That's not the priority. There's like long time conditioning that our mothers had, which is all her conditioning is totally in you, that our grandmothers had, which all her conditioning is totally in you. And it leads women to think that they don't deserve it, or there's no time, or what's the point, or why bother? And so even if this stuff just coming up occasionally, maybe for some people, for some women, it might be like very common, might be your default mode to have those types of thoughts. And for others, it might be just coming up occasionally. This is because of the historical imprinting and obviously your family conditioning too, just what you saw and what you picked up through osmosis from your people, your parents, your caregivers, the extended family. The culture. So the conditioning is very strong as to whether you have been conditioned to believe you deserve pleasure and pleasure is worth your time. This is something we usually have to actually train ourselves out of that crap that says, no, there's no point, and train ourselves into, yes, that is a worthwhile thing to support myself in what feels good for my body and just in feeling good. What gives me pleasure, not just sexually, but overall. The 3rd thing that kills a woman's libido is resentment towards her partner. This is really important for women, especially in long-term relationships, for anyone, but I'm just speaking from this experience with women, to look deeply in terms of, am I holding an old resentment? Because ultimately, for an awesome, pleasurable sexual relationship, intimate relationship, she wants to be relaxed. She wants to feel like she can totally open and be emotional. She wants to feel like she can surrender and have anything come up, her pleasure, her emotions, that she totally can trust you. And whatever goes on, you will be able to be there. You will stay present with her. So, if there has been 1 time, 2 times, 10 times 100 times, where she had experiences where the partner was not present, the partner demeaned her for certain feelings, the partner was rushing, the partner was like, I don't care about what's going on for you, or that's ridiculous, or what are you talking about? All of that stuff builds up. And then she will just like keep it in. And when she keeps those things in, over time, she will become resentful towards you. Even like 1 or 2 experiences where she felt really hurt, or like this person shut me down, or really judged me or something, or I just felt totally unsafe emotionally, you might not even know. Like, you could be in a marriage and you might not even know of this time that happened 2 years ago, 5 years ago, something that there's an old resentment, and she might not know either. So this is a thing to check out. Is there resentment? The stress response first, and very closely tied to that, do you deserve to feel pleasure? Are you committed to that? Is it worth it? And then really investigate any resentments that might be sitting in your heart, in your body, in your womb, in your sexual organs. And that stuff's got to be freed up. So I do that sort of work. Many, many people can support you in that sort of freedom, because you deserve to feel pleasure. You deserve to feel good and have great relationships. And may it be so for you. To your pleasure.